برايتويث وفي ليفا، والطلب كبير كبير جدا على اسم ليفاندوفسكي وقميص ليفاندوفسكي. لذلك المتجر أوقف بيع القمصان إلى أن يجد حل لهذه المشكلة ويستأنف بيع القمصان. يتوقع برشلونة أن يحصل على 20 مليون يورو من قمصان ليفا، حضرها ليفا. لكن لاحظوا من جديد عملية التمركز الرائعة من روديجر وكيف قرأ الموقف تماما. يعني تقريبا خلي بينه وبين اللاعب أكثر من متر ونصف حتى يتأهب لأي تصرف من ليفا. لاعب كبير وعالمي ومعروف وخطير. وفينيسيوس يمرر إلى دافيد ألابا في الجانب الأيسر، يحاول أن يمرر، برت من هازارد، والتغطية من جوردي ألبا وتسديدة من فالفيردي. اهتزت العارضة واهتز ملعب إليجانت واهتزت لاس فيغاس من هذه التسديدة. لاحظوا الأوروغواياني حضرها بالصدر وهوب تسديدة كادت أن تكسر العارضة. حاول معها شتيجن لكنها بعيدة على تير شتيجن. هذه الإعادة اهتز كل الملعب وكل المدينة اللي طبعا لم تشهد مجيء كريم بنزيما وكذلك داني كارفاخال بسبب إصابة يعني تلقاها بسيطة طبعا يوم الخميس، وكريم بنزيما بسبب طبعا عدم اكتمال جاهزيته البدنية باعتبار أنه حصل على إجازة أطول من زملائه وعاد متأخرا، لذلك لم يلتحق بالفريق في لاس فيغاس وبقي في المعسكر في لوس أنجلوس. بعد ذلك ريال مدريد سيلتقي كلوب أمريكا في يوم الأربعاء المقبل، ومن ثم سيلاقي يوفنتوس الإيطالي. بيدري تعود في الخلف، إريك غارسيا، كريستيانسن، والتمرير إلى أراوخو، قريب بوسكيتس وقريب جابي أيضا أن يطلب الكرة. تعود لأريك غارسيا يحاول أن ينطلق في العمق وممكن. لاحظوا رافينيا ماذا يفعل. رافينيا دائما على الخط، رافينيا يوسع الملعب، يحاول أن يجبر لاعبي ريال مدريد خصوصا خط الدفاع على الانتشار في عرض الملعب وترك ثغرات إما لليفا أو لأنسو فاتي. كرة في الأمام، تحضير من هازارد وكامافينجا يحاول خطأ داخل منطقة الجزاء. الهدف الأول يا الله فاتي. ولاحظوا كورتوا ماذا فعل كورتوا في اللقطة الماضية، هو نجم اللقطة الماضية. كورتوا تحرك بسرعة البرق واغلق الملعب بأكمله، لم يعد فاتي يشاهد شيئا إلا الأوت، إلا خارج الملعب. لاحظوا مد قدمه، لا أعرف إن كان لمس الكرة لكنه أغلق تماما الملعب والشباك بوجه الصغير القادم بقوة أنسو فاتي، واحد من اللاعبين الذين سيكونون مستقبل برشلونة. خطيرة رودريجو معه التغطية من كريستيانسن، جاءه دافيد ألابا وذهبت إلى هازارد البطيء في كل شيء على مستوى الحركة وعلى مستوى التفكير والتحرك والتمرير. هازارد ليس هازارد البلوز، ومحاولة المرور والكرة تتحول إلى ركلة مرمى لمصلحة البلاوغرانا. هذا هو فينيسيوس، واحد من اللاعبين المميزين، وجدد يعني بطلب من بيريز أن يضيف يعني عام آخر في عقده. تشافي هرنانديز صورة من أساطير برشلونة ومن أساطير اسبانيا وكرة القدم، مدرب طبعا في المباراة الأولى لم يكن موجود، أيضا لم يكن قد استكمل اللقاحات الخاصة بكورونا فيروس وبقي في اسبانيا، أكملها وجاء. وهذا وجابي أيضا من اللاعبين المميزين، محاولة المرور ورافينيا داخل منطقة الجزاء. روديجر هو اللاعب الذي يتابع أغلب الكرات. أراوخو تعود في الخلف لمارك أندري تير شتيجن. كريستيانسن ما فيها هدوء. هذه المباراة التي من خلالها تستطيع أن تشاهد كرة قدم حقيقية، يعني عندما تريد أن تتفرج على كرة قدم وتبحث عن دعاية لكرة القدم واستقطاب لأناس جدد لمتابعة كرة القدم، فهذه هي الوصفة. الكلاسيكو بوسكيتس دروس على كل الأصعدة، فنيا وإداريا وتسويقيا، وأسماء ورموز تسوق للعالم بصورة كبيرة. تصوروا أن برشلونة ينتظر من هذه الرحلة 10 مليون يورو من خلال هذه الرحلة فقط. يعني الناس تحب هذه الأسماء وتحب اسم النادي وترتبط به. مع الأسف لدينا لا توجد رموز، لا على مستوى اللاعبين ولا حتى على مستوى الأندية تستطيع أن تستثمرها وأن تسوقها. يعني ريال مدريد عندما غادر كريستيانو رونالدو، أسطورة كريستيانو رونالدو، فإن ريال مدريد بقي هو ريال مدريد. وعندما غادر ميسي عندما غادر من برشلونة، فإن برشلونة بقي برشلونة. والآن هذا الموسم التوقعات بالتأكيد أكبر وأكبر بالنسبة لبرشلونة بهذه الأسماء، بهذه الانتدابات. يعني ينتظر الكثير من برشلونة، ليفا وأوباميانغ وأسماء كبيرة جدا.
Ball. Covey. Combining with Rafinha. So Rafinha will leave the throw now for Araujo. Joined Barcelona B in 2018 from Boston River in Uruguay. Last goal for Barcelona actually came in a 4-0 victory over Real Madrid back in March. At the penultimate defeat of the La Liga season for Real Madrid. Robert Lewandowski continuing to show his new teammates what they have to aim for. And he'll be delighted to know the next competitive meeting between these two sides will actually be the 250th iteration. I think there's a sense of occasion today. Now defending to do for Real Madrid as Rafinha stands over, and a myriad of maybes for Barcelona. Who run themselves a throw on the far side. Carlo Ancelotti replaced Zinedine Zidane in June. 11 major honours to his name. Won league titles in 5 different countries and the Champions League 5 times. Here's Garcia. Delightfully driven ball only into the path of Rudiger. Camavinga. Here's Rudiger again. And Real Madrid look to interrogate Barcelona. It's Rudiger! And wide.
Well, he may predominantly play as a centre-half, Antonio Rudiger. But look at this. The overlapping fullback picks the ball up from Camavinga just inside his own half. And with nobody closing him down, he decides to have an effort at goal. Should never be able to get within 22, 23 yards of the goal without being closed down. It's an unopposed strike. He has to do better there, Rudiger.
Shagan force into a clearance. Aurelian Tchouameni forced into the pass out wide. It's amongst the forest of Barcelona players pressing. Militao a little uncomfortable. And giving the ball away. Rafinha! Lift off in Las Vegas. High press, high stakes, high rewards. Rafinha with his second goal for Barcelona, who lead in Las Vegas in El Clasico.
Well, you're told as a 12-year-old never play balls square across the top of your own penalty area. And Militao doesn't heed that warning, and Rafinha, this is quite exquisite. He couldn't have placed it any better. He hits it with the inside of his left foot, but with power. And there's absolutely nothing the best goalkeeper in the world, Courtois, can do about that. And boy, is Rafinha happy with that. Leeds United fans know what he can do, and now Barcelona fans know what he can do.
They will be delighted. As we insinuated earlier on, Matt Lawrence, this may only be an exhibition game, but it feels it means so much more. This is not Hazard, as Real Madrid look for an immediate response. Barcelona leading by 1-0. Rafinha's second goal in as many pre-season games. The question will now be what sort of a response do Real Madrid have up their sleeve? How will Militao be thinking? What will he be thinking after giving away the ball so cheaply and so poorly?
Well, I'll definitely be thinking, don't try and play square balls across the top of my own penalty area with my weaker left foot. Granted, a professional footballer should be two-footed, but he got it all wrong. And Rafinha just said thank you very much. And in a split second, in the blink of the eye, almost the ball's in the back of the net. Nothing
Potrzebuje takich zawodników właśnie, żeby była nie tyle, żeby oni mieli tą piłkę na bokach, ale żeby była przestrzeń w środku.
No też mówiliśmy o tej konkurencji, o tych piłkarzach, którzy kandydują do gry na tej pozycji, tak więc na pewno jakieś obawy Rafinha mógł mieć, jeżeli chodzi o grę na prawej stronie pomocy, czy na prawym skrzydle, na prawej stronie ataku, bo przecież jest Dembele. Też Aubameyang może występować w tym miejscu, także konkurencja tutaj na pewno jest spora, ale na razie sam wypracowuje sobie ten właśnie Rafinha w wyjściowej drużynie Dumy Katalonii.
Ale mówi się, że w takim klubie jak Barcelona albo w klubie jak Real Madrid, no to musi być ta rywalizacja. Barcelona nie może sobie pozwolić na kolejny sezon, gdzie gra, kto jest zdrowy praktycznie. No, to wyglądało słabo. Możemy powiedzieć otwarcie, że Joan Laporta zagrał w bank. Takie mam zdanie, bo mogli wybrać dwie opcje. Opcja tą, którą wybrali, po prostu wszystkie pieniądze idą na transfery i próbujemy od tego sezonu już walczyć o wszystko, albo no i Barcelona teraz muszą wychować swoich zawodników, mieć trochę więcej czasu, ale jednak no wiemy, jaką osobowość ma Joan Laporta i trudno było sobie wyobrazić, że on sobie będzie czekał i zobaczyć, czy coś wypadnie.
Jordi Alba, przeszła ta piłka, jeszcze tutaj blokowany Lewandowski przez Rüdigera. Widzieliśmy to wybicie Militao wcześniej. Pierwsza ta próba, która zakończyła się tym niecelnym podaniem do zdobywcy bramki Rafini, który wykorzystał ten błąd Militao. Teraz Rafini, który wykorzystał Militao, teraz wyciągnął wnioski. Stoper Realu Madryt. Ta piłka była zagrywana już kilkadziesiąt metrów od bramki, ale też zabrakło dokładności, więc futbolówka nie znalazła adresata. Lucas Vázquez, Araujo. Za głęboko teraz cofnięty Camavinga, też szedł do środka Vinicius Junior, więc nie było żadnego zagrożenia. Teraz tylu Rüdigera stara się grać Araujo, właśnie pojedynek tych dwóch zawodników. Araujo, dośrodkowanie. Ansu Fati.
No robi wrażenie Araujo, jak rusza z tą piłką.
Teraz Rafinha po drugiej. Sytuacja dla Lewandowskiego. Widzieliśmy elastyczność teraz w grze Barcelony. Bardzo dobre podanie Rafini w stronę lewego i szansa dla polskiego napastnika.
Ale właśnie pokazał lewy, co jest jego najlepszy
Touched away by the head of Araujo. He picks up the ball again here, the Uruguayan. And fancies himself up against Rudiger. Araujo. And still Araujo. Pieces are picked up here by Ansu Fati. Rafinha. Rafinha, Lewandowski!
Well, they are all at sea right now, Real Madrid. It's all Barcelona. The ball is fizzed into the penalty area, and that's exactly what Lewandowski wants. He pulls off the defence, but let's credit Alaba. Terrific block.
Rafinha's ball in, away by the head of Rudiger. Jordi Alba. Playing with Rafinha. Real Madrid desperate to find a way out, so they can't at the moment. And Barcelona happy to find comfort in the centre-half Garcia, and now Araujo. Well, it's goals that Barcelona have needed, particularly over the course of the last 12 months. 68 scored last year, the lowest number since the 2003-04 season. Year where they finished second behind Valencia under Frank Rijkaard. It's also the year that we were treated to the introduction of Ronaldinho from Paris Saint-Germain. Well, they've certainly addressed the goal-scoring issues. Rafinha with the goal here this evening, and Robert Lewandowski has shown he is still more than capable.
ضد البلجيكي في اللقطة الماضية، كلاهما كان في تشيلسي في البلوز ويوقف والحكم يشير إلى وجود الخطأ. هذا هو كريستيانسن، أندريس كريستيانسن أول بطاقة. أدين هازارد تعود في الخلف، طويلة وأيضا في الأمام من ميليتاو، والكرة تذهب إلى تير شتيجن مباشرة إلى بوسكيتس، لاعب الذي يعني يلعب أمام خط الدفاع وهو حلقة الوصل. فاتي حظوظ كيف مر والكرة تذهب إلى الخارج إلى ركنية. فاتي خطير وعامل مشاكل في الجانب الأيسر. لفاسكيز تعود من جديد لفاتي، حاول أن يمرر، حراسة موجودة وداخل منطقة الجزاء، وتدخل قوي من ميليتاو، محاولة التسديد من جابي أو من ليفا، ذهب بعيدا وحاول أن يحصل على الكرة في مكان بعيد عن المراقبة. برشلونة مر بموسم صعب جدا الموسم الماضي، يعني بدأ مع رونالد كومان أسطورة الدفاع في برشلونة في تسعينيات القرن الماضي، لكنه طبعا لم ينجح في تقديم المستويات المطلوبة.
Fati. Jordi Alba's ball in. Away by Militao. Lewandowski got a hold of it. Last touch indeed did ricochet off of the new Barcelona centre forward and behind for a Real Madrid goal kick.
He's going to be shooting from anywhere, isn't he, Lewandowski? Desperate for a goal here against rivals Real Madrid. He's had one effort from a really tight angle that was well saved by Courtois. This time a little double ricochet, but slightly unfortunate there, Lewandowski.
And Lawrence, what have been the observations of the two young central midfielders for Barcelona, Pedri and Gavi? Pedri 19, Gavi 17.
Haven't seen masses of them. They've been trying to play the ball out wide. Barcelona's seen a lot more of Ansu Fati and Rafinha, of course. But they've held their positions well, and of course well marshalled by Busquets. The ages of the two youngsters just about the same as Busquets. 36 for the two youngsters, Gavi and Pedri. And 34, of course, for Busquets. He will be talking to them the whole way through. And they've done well, they've held their positions. But we haven't seen the trickery and the true genius of the two youngsters yet. And I don't think we've had to. I think Barcelona have been very dominant so far inside this opening 36.5 minutes without truly extending themselves.
Well, no doubt they'll learn a thing or two from him as well.
Barcelona, 6 shots, 2 on target, not a single shot on target for Real Madrid so far.
There's Camavinga. Lifted beautifully into the path of Vinicius Junior. Real opening here. Really good block. And Barcelona live to fight another day. Stupendous piece of defending from Christensen, who stood his ground impeccably.
Absolutely, that stood his ground, didn't sell himself. Focused fully on the ball. Araujo may have got absolutely done the right back. Yes, a little bit fortuitous, but Christensen comes across, covers behind his fullback, as any good right-sided centre-half should do. And stood strong, made that block as well. Still no shots on target. Part of that is down to the good defending from Barcelona. Part of it down to the lack of quality from Real Madrid. And talking about lacks of quality, you don't very often see foul throws between teams of such ilk, such wonderful talent as this. Araujo with a foul throw.
Here's Courtois. Aurelian Tchouameni into the path of Militao. Won't be enthused to find himself with the ball on the edge of his own penalty area again, I'm sure. Another robust challenge from Busquets on Camavinga.
Yeah, they're really pushing high, aren't they, Barcelona? They're not giving a moment's respite to the likes of Militao or Alba when they're in possession. They're closing them down right up to the top of the penalty area.
Intervention needed again. Here's Rafinha, the Barcelona goal scorer, for those of you joining us late. Now to Stegen. Slipped beautifully into the path of Jordi Alba. Ansu Fati. Glorious pass inside. Here's Gavi. Now Rafinha to the back post, and well gathered and watched by Thibaut Courtois. Robert Lewandowski showed a particular interest. Rodrigo and Azar. Can he have a moment in the game? Vinicius Junior still unable to find a way through. And rather abrasive piece of defending from Araujo. Robert Lewandowski now forward, and it's left forward in towards the path of Ansu Fati, who is flagged offside. A little too eager on this particular occasion. But on a night like this, Matt Lawrence, you can hardly blame him.
No, not at all. And look, we've just seen two contrasting moments from Araujo. A brute of a defender 1 second, and then a wonderful crossfield ball the next.
Vinicius Junior lays it across goal. Valverde and wide. From one end of the field to the other for Real Madrid.
And he rattled the woodwork with a strike, Valverde, earlier in the game. This time, a slightly more difficult effort. The ball comes out to him, and he just tries with the outside of his right foot just to curl towards the top far corner of Ter Stegen's goal. Really difficult skill from Valverde.
Real Madrid will carry on. Here's Camavinga. Valverde turning into trouble. Rodrigo. And still Rodrigo. Really well watched and gathered by Ter Stegen in goal for Barcelona.
Well, the anticipation here. The safe pair of hands from Ter Stegen at the near post. Rodrigo tries to whip the ball across the face of the 6-yard box.
Lovely lofted ball forward. Perhaps an opening here for Pedri. Stopped in his tracks for the time being. Barcelona still in possession and Pedri having a bit of fun in the midfield as well. Now Real Madrid manoeuvre forwards. Here they come. Rodrigo taken down. And a free kick and a yellow card brandished. As the decibels rise inside Allegiant Stadium. And a little bit of afters between the two sets of players.
And here we go. El Clasico. We have it on our hands right here. If you think pre-season friendlies are meaningless, just look at this here.
No love lost between these two.
And I'm not getting in between Araujo and Rudiger either, that is for certain. Two brutes of defenders. Tall, muscular, physical, and that will to win, that drive to win, the pure desire that has made them what they are today. It's right here on show. Here it is, Vinicius Junior. A vague one challenge, but then is absolutely scythed down. It's a poor challenge on Vinicius Junior, but it was always coming. And then the afters in the background as well. Busquets getting fully involved. Eden Hazard just grabbing hold of him. But then it escalates, Callum.
Well, one would assume that Rodrigo would be able to shake it off. Confirmation of that yellow card for Jordi Alba. Well, what this does, Matt Lawrence, is it presents an opportunity from the set piece for Real Madrid, 25 yards from goal. Xavi makes his way to the edge of his technical area with a rather concerned look. And Militao limping away from the situation.
The referee's just about got the situation under control now. Little flourish of the yellow card, but they're coming together. Eden Hazard, obviously playing very much the peacemaker. The second slowly ticking away here at the end of the first half. But it looks like Alaba fancies this one.
So will it be? It'll be the left foot. In the end, high and behind from Alaba. So then, Matt Lawrence, observations on the opening 45 here in Las Vegas.
Well, I've been thoroughly entertained, that's for certain. As of right now, Barcelona very much the better team. They're pushing high up the field, really pressurising Real Madrid. Yes, Real Madrid have come into the game in the last few minutes, but you have to credit the defensive stability of Barcelona, but also the quality in the attack. The likes of Ansu Fati and Rafinha have been absolutely majestic so far.
Well, there we have the half-time whistle. Unsurprisingly, a classic in El Clasico, in the entertainment capital of the world. We have been enthralled. In the opening 45 minutes, a single, solitary, spectacular goal from that man, Rafinha. The difference on the night so many have waited for here in Las Vegas. At the break, Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 1, El Clasico tilt in favour of Barcelona for now.
The 2022 UEFA Super Cup, live on SuperSport. You know the crowd is ready.
Okay, we've got to go live now, please. Everyone tuning in to SuperSport.
Across the ball all over the world. It's time for the main event. We've waited a very long time, and even for some.
It is delicious! Glorious! Glorious!
Are you ready for football's greatest season? Live on SuperSport, only on DSTV. You know the crowd is ready.
Okay, we've got to go live now, please. Everyone tuning in to SuperSport.
Across the ball all over the world. It's time for the main event. We've waited a very long time, and even for some.
It is delicious! Glorious! Glorious!
Are you ready for football's greatest season? Live on SuperSport, only on DSTV. The 2022 UEFA Super Cup, live on SuperSport.
Avulekile amasango. The DSTV Premiership is back. Asibonge Lumo Sabawilling. Siyabuyela estadium. Kwala with the vibes. Whether you're pulling up solo or squad deep. Sibuyile with that disky flavor. Put too many PS. Cause kutazaba mnandi more. Ungazimishi. 5 August. Sila. The DSTV Premiership. Babize bonke. Sikwala ngediski. Live and in HD on SuperSport on DSTV Compact.
It's modern art, Serie A, live and in HD, only on SuperSport on DSTV.
They love to carry up the storm.
So much money right from the penalty circle.
Now, one of those people they can split the whole country into two. Yes, as I said, man, they just keep getting better. Like,
Control under pressure, didn't even look up.
Yes, coach. You are tech. Who can argue? Everybody knows it's a fact. Devin rocks.
Oh, what is going on here?
And then the city Pitori. Now we are Abakona. And the professor is tight. What you know? Uba, you so fufa. You are the best team. Burn it up. 28 meters. Really, it's the MTNA. Black to SuperSport on DSTV Compact.
A fixture that only North America can offer. Two perennial, imposing and at times imperious continental powerhouses go toe-to-toe in a place that simply loves entertainment. As we welcome you to Allegiant Stadium and the opening fixture of the Soccer Champions Tour, it's Chivas Guadalajara against Juventus. No doubt, Matt Lawrence, the majority watching on around the world will, I'm assuming, be of the opinion that it's very good to have Paul Pogba back in Juventus colours.
Yeah, look, Manchester United fans are probably going to be looking through the cracks of their fingers.
They have an opening here, decent ball played across goal, and it required an intervention which came from Juan Cuadrado.
Yeah, Cuadrado it is who turns it behind at the back post, but it's sweeping, it's incisive, this break from Chivas.
Nice chew from Juventus, picked up by Di Maria. Lovely ball lofted forward, Keane! Glorious opening for Juventus.
Well, it's a really poor ball given away in the centre from Chivas Guadalajara, just a ball lofted through the middle. Ken, really, Keane has to get on the end of that. Goes at it with a big toe, but has to do better.
An imposing 8 minutes from the Italians. And Pogba needed saving. Rangel there to push the ball away. Pogba looks in the mood tonight, Matt.
He just gets the ball out of his feet with the outside of that right boot. Strikes across the ball, cuts right across the ball, imparts spin, swerve on the ball. And Rangel meets it with a double fist and turns it behind for a corner.
Di Maria's ball in. It's the woodwork and in. Less than 10 minutes played in Las Vegas.
Well, this is all about being alert in the penalty area, and he is exactly that as the ball comes back off the post from that header from Federico Gatti. He's alert, he's alive, he's that fox in the box. It's the young centre forward, De Grassa. And he hits it into the roof of the net with the inside of the right foot.
Pogba down as well. Here comes Chivas Guadalajara. If it's a goal, it's played by Chesney. First time he's really been tested here this evening. First and foremost, was there a foul in this build-up?
Absolutely, there was 2 fouls for me. Initially, this is a foul by Pogba. This is well taken by Chesney. Nice soft hands and gathers in at the second attempt. It is the first time he's been tested.
Here's the youngster Perez on the far side. Intervention came in once again. And, into the path of the goalkeeper. The referee has indeed brought it back. And he's clearly seen something. I wonder if this is for the back pass now.
Well, the only thing it can be is for the back pass. There's nothing else it can be for. I don't think anybody tried to claim this. And there's no way in the world that this is a back pass. Absolutely no way on God's earth that this is a back pass.
It will be Cisneros!
Well, it got its just rewards, I think, that free kick. It's a very strange way to go about things here.
Perhaps a chance for number 2 here for Juventus. The effort lashed towards goal, takes a deflection. Here come Juve again! Really well taken goal. The young guns of Juventus firing in the second half. And the side from Italy now find comfort with the second goal. 2-0.
Well, that will certainly keep the younger players happy here. I mentioned they looked a little bit disjointed, but they win the ball really well here in the centre of the park through Barbieri. And he attacks, and for me here, he chooses the wrong option. He gets lucky as the ball ricochets off as he strikes, but it falls straight to the feet of his teammate. And then Campagnon finishes at the near post.
A day where youth triumphs over experience. A day where the young guns of Juve have done more than enough for the old lady. Final score, Juventus 2, Chivas Guadalajara 0.
weekend. I didn't expect them to be this great. It seemed like we really had a bit of an off day, and they had a very strong day.
On the inside goes George Russell and Sergio Perez, and they touch, and Perez is spun round.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun out there.
3 become 5. Surely they don't make contact. Yes, they don't make contact, and that is just epic.
Fernando Alonso is so experienced, he can go half on the grass.
It was good fun, and the car was mega fast. The story of my season, as soon as we get a bit of momentum, there's something that goes wrong.
The edge is gone for Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc wins the Austrian Grand Prix, and Max Verstappen settles for second place.
Amazing job.
The Formula One season on a dedicated motorsport channel. We race as one, live on Supersport, on DSTV Premium, broadcast brought to you by Discovery. The 2022 UEFA Super Cup, live on Supersport.
I've been here a few times in the past as football player manager, and this one always is the most difficult one to win.
Premier League is crazy. The chase, the attack, the wild struggle for survival.
Premier League is the biggest league. They've got some real good players here.
You know, he's pretty unplayable, to be fair.
Yeah, we've had a few of them lately.
I like to play in this intensity.
That's exciting.
That's what the Premier League is all about.
I didn't expect anything else, I must say.
A manic fight to the finish. Can the champions make it 3 in a row?
It can be good.
The hype is real. The Premier League, live it all, live on Supersport. Stay connected to DSTV Compact for football's greatest season. Broadcast brought to you by Discovery.
Here a few times in the past as football player manager, and this one always is the most difficult one to win.
Premier League is crazy. The chase, the attack, the wild struggle for survival.
Premier League is the biggest league. They've got some real good players here.
You know, he's pretty unplayable, to be fair.
Yeah, we've had a few of them lately.
I like to play in this intensity.
That's exciting.
That's what the Premier League is all about.
I didn't expect anything else, I must say.
A manic fight to the finish. Can the champions make it 3 in a row?
It can be good.
The hype is real. The Premier League, live it all, live on Supersport. Stay connected to DSTV Compact for football's greatest season. Broadcast brought to you by Discovery.
Stadium is the venue as we welcome you back. A sumptuous setting for El Clasico at the break as Barcelona lead Real Madrid by 1-0. A stupendous goal from Rafinha it was as well. Matt Lawrence, talk us through the opening 45 minutes and what you saw.
Well, I saw a Barcelona side who wanted this game a little bit more. For me, there was a little bit more hunger and desire, a little bit more maybe of a point to prove for Barcelona. Let's not forget, you mentioned it in the first half commentary, this Barcelona side has not won La Liga since 2018-19. They've very much been playing second fiddle to Real Madrid, and they don't want to do that again this season. There's a reason that President Laporta has spent so much money, even though they're so massively in debt. They've brought in Lewandowski, they've brought in Rafinha, they've brought in some real quality players, Von Kessie. These are players that are going to be on show today. We saw Lewandowski, we're not sure we're going to see him in the second half. We think we possibly may see Von Kessie as well. It will be intriguing to see these players. Going back to the first half though, I wasn't quite unhappy with the way Real Madrid played, but I think without a focal point, I think without a true centre forward, they lost a little bit of momentum every time they went forward. Eden Hazard made it blatantly apparent that he doesn't really want to be playing as a centre forward. Didn't quite throw his toys out the pram, but he kept dropping deeper and deeper and deeper and ended up picking the ball up really in the middle third of the field. That's not where we want him.
Well, we knew there were going to be changes. 5 of them, in fact, for Barcelona. Matt, what are your thoughts on these adjustments for Xavi's side?
Well, certainly, you know that in a pre-season friendly, not everybody's going to play 90 minutes. You know that. For me, it's a shame not to see more of Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski probably would have wanted to play a little bit more as well, because during half-time, poor on Lewandowski, just so everybody knows, Lewandowski played a full 45 minutes at full tilt, and then he's doing box-to-box runs with Gavi for literally the whole of half-time. So for 10-15 minutes he's doing box-to-box runs. That's why we knew we weren't going to be seeing him. It'll be intriguing to see how Aubameyang comes in and plays. We know that Aubameyang is a true out-and-out goal scorer, maybe not of the class of Lewandowski, but we'll be seeing a lot more of him. I want to see Von Kessie as well. We know dominates the middle of midfield, or did, with AC Milan. Won the league title, of course, Serie A, with AC Milan, and has now joined Barcelona. So be very interested to see how he is playing alongside Pedri and with Busquets just behind him as well.
And from a Real Madrid point of view, 6 adjustments at half-time. Nacho, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Marco Asensio, Casemiro and Ferland Mendy, the players coming in for Carlo Ancelotti's side. We expected half-time changes. And what an occasion to make your mark now, Matt Lawrence, in the second half.
Yeah, it is. And look, you've got the talented midfield now of Toni Kroos, of Modric. They're going to want to get on the ball and they're going to want to dictate the tempo of this second half. They will be treating it, the likes of Modric and Kroos, they will be treating it as 0-0, 0-0 at half-time. This will be all about the second half for them, and can they win the second half of this game?
Real Madrid will have some defensive work to do here. Dembele with the first touch. Busquets. He newly introduced Alejandro Balde on the far side as well. He's Frankie de Jong operating as a centre-half here today. Dutch international who is continuously linked with a move to Manchester United of the Premier League.
Well, I'd play anywhere to not go to Manchester United as well. Frankie de Jong certainly doing that. He's quite happy to play as a right-sided centre-half. Just don't send me to Manchester.
Your words, not mine.
You can at me if you want.
Here come Barcelona in full fabulous flow. Rafinha the goal scorer. Lovely ball played in! Offside! As the ball hit the wrong side of the post. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang unable to latch onto his cross and execute in the manner in which he would have wanted to. Here they come again. Von Kessie. Busquets. Rafinha. Twinkle-toed and full of endeavour. beautifully by Araujo. Here's Dembele.